So I'm continuing work on this water wheel cuckoo clock I picked up. Music box needs some work, and this intermediary gear for the music box chain and the water wheel drive needs some work as well. Got the bellows paper cut to size, and I'm gluing up the paper to the bellows parts. I always do the outer edges first, and then I'll do the fold and then put it together, and then I'll do the hinge second, and then once the hinge is dry, then I'll fold it sideways, glue it on, bend it around the back as third, and that's how I do it. Some people do it, there's several different ways to do this. This is just the way I like to do it. I also center up, mark the caps and the bottom pieces with a center line so that when you glue them on this way, they actually line up and they're parallel, because you could get them off a little bit and they'd be cockeyed. So you can see it lines up perfectly there, and this one does too. So, moving forward slowly. Step 2, glue the hinges on in the back of the bellows. Let it dry. Also put a spacer in there, small piece of paper, to give it a little gap so it's not wood on wood at the hinge point. It needs a little gap there to take into consideration the thickness of the folds of the front bellows material. That way it's not getting in a bind trying to open up, and when it closes, if it closes and pulls it down, it needs a little gap in that hinge joint. So this is what it looks like once I get the sides glued. Looks really rough, but the contact cement pretty much sticks immediately. And then I will do some trimming with a very sharp X-Acto knife to get it very precise and aligned, and leave enough material on the back to go around the hinge section as well. Give it an extra layer of material on the back. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I've got the bellows material glued on, and I've trimmed it with the X-Acto knife. Now, how do you do the folds? And it's pretty simple. You just start pushing in on that and pushing in here, right there on the edge, push in on the edge like that, and it starts folding in like that. Just keep pushing in. And then just leave it upside down or place some weight on it just to keep it down. And that's how you do it. That's how I do it anyway. And the type of material I'm using has lines built into the tie back, and it holds its rigidity pretty good. So what happens is if you don't use the right tie back and you go to shut the bellows and cause it to cuckoo, the bellows will push out, bulge out, because they don't hold the shape very well, like the old school kid leather. But this material here is a tie back, but it's got these dimples all through it, like little tiny holes, but they're not really holes. They just help you actually cut straight lines with it, and also it gives it some rigidity, keeps its shape a little bit, keeps the fold, so when you shut it, it won't pop out like a balloon.